Alright, we got moving blankets, we got shrink wrap, we got ratchet straps. We are definitely going in on arcade pickup. Now I know what you're saying. Jeff, you said you were done picking up arcades for a while. You were just going to be fixing games and getting everything repaired in the basement. Well, I may have even believed that myself for a little while, but every so often there's a game that comes along that you just can't pass up. There's a few games on my list, and today we are going for one that I never thought I'd really get the chance to even get my hands on, but here we are, so let's go. Okay, one quick stop. This is going to be a heavy game, and we are going to need to have a little fuel. So we're going to stop here at Portillo's, and we're going to get ourselves a little food and then hit the road again. Well, we're on our way back now. That was a little bit of a nerve-wracking pickup. It was super fun on one hand. I got to visit with some friends that I pick up games from every so often, but it just makes me very nervous because normally I put everything in my minivan. It's all secure and safe and tucked away. Hauling it in the open in the back of the pickup makes me nervous. We covered it in moving blankets and I wrapped the heck out of it with shrink wrap. And got it all in the back of the pickup, and it changed from a beautiful sunny day to all of a sudden sprinkling. So I took off and kind of managed to dodge the rain for the most part. There was spots where it was just to the north of me, spots where it had just passed and gone south. But so far, even though my phone told me this morning there was going to be no rain anywhere today, all of a sudden now there's pockets of rain everywhere. So I'm hoping that I can dodge it all, and if I get anything, it's just a little sprinkle that won't make a difference because we got everything wrapped up. So fingers crossed we get it home and get it unloaded, and it'll all be uneventful, but I'm super excited. We stripped this game down. Anything that had weight, monitor, glass, control panel, we pulled it so it'd be easier to get it out of the basement, and hopefully easier for me to get it into the basement. But yeah, I'm excited to get this. It's going to take me a good day to get this thing all back together. It is in a lot of pieces. So fingers crossed. I do not want to damage this game because this is one, you're not going to find another one. And it's beautiful. So let's get this thing home. That was heavy. Whew, that was unwise. About the fourth step down, I felt something kind of pulling my back a little bit. I definitely should have waited till I could get some help. But the hardest part was getting it underneath this lip. Like, you had to pretty much have it all the way laid down to get under here because that part sticks out so far. Well, that's the hard part. So the rest should be easy from there. Okay, that half is much lighter, but definitely awkward shaped, so makes it interesting. Now, I'm gonna go lay on some ice. So this was kind of the only spot in the basement that hasn't been utilized by games. I had kind of a cabinet and some storage over here for various things. But then when I saw this, I thought, this is a spot I can stick another game, even though I said I wasn't going to, but that's the way it goes. So I'm not even going to turn the camera this way because basically everything that was stuck in this corner is kind of distributed out over there. So once I get this open and set up, then I'm going to go through reorganizing and throwing away stuff and cleaning out, get everything kind of organized. It's forcing me to do a little spring cleaning. But I wanted to get this over here and open because after bringing this home and all the travels, I was concerned. I want to make sure nothing got damaged. So yeah, let's start breaking this open. I don't know if you guys have figured out what this is yet, but I'm excited to get it open. Also, not sure if I've mentioned, but I have never wrapped a game this good in my life. Like, this thing was covered as good as possible. So many layers. Alright, here we go. There she is, a Spy Hunter Cockpit. Probably the nicest Spy Hunter Cockpit I've ever seen. So now let's start putting it back together. So you can see this side is as good as the other. Just beautiful artwork. I'm told this is a art package from this old game again. When Eric got this, he said this was just painted black on the sides, but it probably had been owned by the same owner most of its life and in that guy's possession, so he just had it painted black, and so he did a little body work to it and put on this beautiful artwork, and yeah, it's looking fantastic. Let's get this monitor in there. All right, it is awfully tight in here, but we will try to make that work. I don't know where my light went, but I will use my phone to get us by. Got some LEDs here where the old bulbs used to be. We got our missiles, oil, weapons van. What do we got? What's this? What are the other things? Oh, smoke. MG. Machine gun. Alright, machine gun, smoke, weapons van, oil, and missiles. Everything a good spy needs. So I darkened it down a little bit. I don't know how well this is going to show up, but check out the black light reactive control panel overlay. This is a stock, this is the control panel that was on this from original. I don't know if they planned on trying to put a black light somewhere in here, but they never did, and I mean, that just really makes it look that much cooler. I'm going to have to try to integrate one like up above or something to play off this, because it just looks amazing. Well, now that we got the main part kind of put together, now we're going to work on the seat, the back part. This has some very cool like glass art in here, which I think makes this cockpit extra unique. So we're going to unwrap it here and start putting it back together. So right now the glass is off, it's all open, but you can see the speakers for the back are here. The fluorescent tubes would go in here, but these have been upgraded to LED, but everything's still here, so if you ever wanted to go back, you certainly could. But yeah, I like not having to replace the fluorescent tubes. And yeah, so we'll get the art and get ready to put it on here once we get rid of the last of this wrapping. Alright. How awesome is this glass? It is kind of like a big piece of pinball glass. Got a little bit of cracking, flaking at the bottom here, but he triple thicked this before restoring it, so it's not bad considering. A little bit of a patina. So we will add this in now. Got the security screws on here. Leave that just a little bit loose. And we got the other piece of glass that'll fit right in there. the piece of glass for here. It's got the Spy Hunter boat on it. And that one will go up here. That is going to look nice when it's all backlit. So it's just this metal cap that goes over the top and fits right on there. And that is pretty much it. The back piece is back together. Alright, now that we got that all tightened down, let's see if we can't put these together. We'll get these plugs lined up so we can plug things in. It's cool, it's got the original Spy Hunter tag on it. It says Spy Hunter SD. Missing something yet. There we go. Push that a little closer. All right. Now we hook these all up. And I got them all labeled, 1 and 1. Not that you could hook these up wrong, but just kind of helps you know what's what. 2 and 2. I got 3 and 3. And then my grounding strap is the 4th one. Alright, now we can hook these looms up into these things here for when they slide in. And now it should just slide together. Almost seems like I need a support underneath. This is kind of sitting like this. So I definitely need some more room down here to work. You can see right now I've got it tipped on its side. I probably should have done this before I started putting it all together. But I am putting just a wood rail on either side. I'm going to tip it the other way and do it. You can see it's got on the end here, it's got the standard leveler, but then in the center there's nothing, and it's the same way on the seat. There's nothing in here, so when you don't have something underneath here to hold it up, like this leveler, which is about the same depth as that leveler, maybe a little bit more. If you don't have that, then it sits at an angle here and doesn't butt up. So I'm going to put these, and then I'll reach in through this coin door and screw down a couple screws to this to keep this from moving, and then we've got the bolts on the plate there that hold it. And so between all that stuff, it should give it a nice stable surface. So it's kind of a weird thing that they didn't have any levelers on the middle. Okay, you can see we've got the rails underneath here now. So it's actually holding this up so it's more parallel and even when we bring it together. So hopefully now it'll slide together. Yeah, before it wasn't sliding together very easy at all. Everything was kind of messed up. But now it's looking good. Same on this side. All right. And of course, no Super Spy car is complete without a floorboard. So we got the Spy Hunter floorboard, which is just a big piece of metal with this nice art on it. Definitely completes it. These are some good sized screws that go into this. They were not messing around. I feel like I'm going to need to get a floor mat for this. No dirty shoes in the car. All right. And finish it off. We'll put some nice chrome pieces on here. All right, you may have noticed the one thing I haven't done is put this marquee in. It's set it up in here, but I, in my haste to leave, left the metal piece that goes up here, and I am not going to leave this here the way it is because that does not want to stay. But we're going to test it because I just can't wait. It's supposed to be coming today, but I don't know when, so we will wait and see. But until then, in the meantime, we're going to plug this baby in and see what it does. Fingers crossed. This marquee is way too bright. Oh wait, there's a little switch there. Oh, whew! There we go. Now there's a hum. I'm told that is the panning, because the standard upright Spy Hunter has a different soundboard than the Cockpit one. It's got what's called a panning soundboard. So it's got a little bit of a hum, but when you start the game up, you've got the stereo sound on both sides, which is awesome. So there's just a little start switch right here. Gives us our coin. Hit the weapons van. Get her in low. audio is super cool with this music. The panning is like... Well, that was a pretty awesome first run, even though I sucked very much. But the audio in this, with the speakers right behind your head and the speakers up here, especially when we get to the one part where the music is kind of like getting all funky, that sounds awesome. All right, we got the bracket in the mail. So let's finish this baby out. Oh yeah. Alright, let's take it out for a spin. drop bombs. They get me every time. Well, that wasn't a too bad a run. My ranking is 69. Cool. Well, thanks for checking out this video and joining us for the new addition to the lineup here. If you like videos like this, subscribe. We put videos out about every other week, and hope to see you again. Later.